So, hi there everybody. I have just come back from the Afro Hair and Beauty show. Today is the 27th of May. It's a bank holiday, and the Afro Hair and Beauty show runs over 2 days, the bank holiday weekend in May. It's the 32nd Afro Hair and Beauty show. And it's the third one that I have been to. I went last year and I think I missed a couple of years, and I went to the previous one, which was I think probably the last one, which was at Alexandra Palace before it moved on to the business centre in Islington. So my thoughts on the Afro Hair and Beauty show. Last year, it was quite, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was quite good, and I was quite surprised at the fact that they had a lot of natural hair products, and they were supporting the natural movement. So they had Miss Jessie's there, they had Jane Carter, and they had products like Shea Moisture, As I Am, I Love Afro, lots of different, Tali Wajid, I think her name is. They had her hair products. So that was last year. Okay, this year, first impressions were not very good. I was actually disappointed at how the stalls that were there. There was a natural section again, but I didn't think it was as good as last year, and the products that they had weren't as good as last year either. Like, as I mentioned before, last year they had the As I Am, the Shea Moisture products, the Miss Jessie's products, which I don't use, but I know a lot of other natural curly people use that. They had I Love Afro, and I think I might have said that already, but they had a lot more range, I thought, and a lot more range which were actual natural products. They had natural products in there without the mineral oil, without the petroleum, without the parabens, without the silicones, anything like that. And I found that this year they just didn't have that. The only natural products I think they had there, which I like to use myself, were the Jane Carter products, and they're the only products that I purchased. And I specifically was holding out from ordering my things on British Curlies, because that's where I usually get my Shea Moisture products and anything else that I need. Any products I use on my hair, I was specifically holding out because I knew that I'd probably get them cheaper, even though I'd have to pay for entry free into the Afro Hair and Beauty show, which is £12 by the way. I would get them cheaper there because they sold at trade price. So yeah, I was not happy at the fact that they didn't have the products that I was expecting and that were there last year. Very disappointed in that. They had a lot of these bigger names are coming out with natural hair products, such as like the Carsons, and the is it the olive oil brand? They're coming out with natural hair products, but they're not exact. They say it's for curly hair, but I guess it's because I'm picky now about the types of products that I use in my hair, and I know what works for me, and I know that if I use things with silicones or mineral oil or petroleum, that it doesn't work for my hair. And that's when I was using those products, my hair was at its shortest. I know that, and I feel that natural products work best in my hair, and you can definitely see the difference. And that's how I think. I know products aren't everything, it's also regimen, what you do, you know, but I do think that with the products alongside my regimen, that has helped me to maintain my hair length, and also obviously the healthy the way my hair looks, you know. So yeah, it was quite, you know, there were also, and it was nice to see that there were lots of natural women there, even more so than last year. I don't know, probably there were more there this year than there were last year, because last year was the first time that the Afro Hair and Beauty show had introduced an actual natural focused corner. So this year there were more, and I was expecting bigger and better things, and that's not what was given to the you know, the natural hair community, I don't think. And if that's what, you know, if that's all that we've got to give in Great Britain for natural hair, I don't think that is a very good reflection of, it's just not a very, it's not a very good reflection of how we're trying to move forward in society. You know, if that's all we can bring, you know, we really need to improve on that, definitely. And that's the biggest event that we have with regards to black hair and black beauty. So why isn't there more emphasis on natural hair? You know, why isn't there more emphasis? Like I said, there were more naturals there, and I don't think that they really gave the natural community something to kind of be like, yeah, you know, we're actually getting somewhere, actually going somewhere. It was quite disappointed. So anyway, and last year I got loads of freebies and things. This year I didn't get any freebies. No one handed me anything. I don't know, it's something to do with probably the recession or cutbacks or what, you know, whatever, but I didn't get any freebies or anything like that. No one handed me anything. Gosh. Anyway, I don't mean to slate the Afro Hair and Beauty show, but I don't think that I'll be attending next year. I went to Jane Carter's stand, and I got Nourish and Shine. I have used this before, and I ordered it off Amazon, which is £22. I got it for £15 at the Afro Hair and Beauty show. I love this for as a sealant. So if I do a braid out, I will spritz my hair, put some of this on, plait it up, take it out next day, and it's nice and shiny, it is soft, and it's also defined. So I love this product, Nourish and Shine. The only reason why I bought it because it was £15, and I thought, yeah, that's a really good discount. But yeah, I'll tell you what's in it. It's organic ilip, mango, kokum and shea butters, grapefruit, derived source of vitamins A, D and E, squalene, love and nothing else. Isn't that beautiful? You see, I love that. I love natural products. I don't want to see things that I can't pronounce on the back of my tub. I don't want to see that, because if I can't pronounce it, it's not going in my head. Okay. Also, I bought this, which I haven't tried before, but this is Jane Carter Solution Hair Care for Humanity Restore Moisture Mist. So this, I guess, I'm going to use it on, I would use it on my twists that I have now, just as a hydrant every day or every other day or so on. Just spritz it and just for some moisture. It says daily use mist seals in complex amino acids to strengthen, hydrate and to help rebuild stronger, shinier hair. Can also be used on the skin as an excellent moisturizer. Okay, wow, so that's 2 in 1. You can use it on your skin and you can use it on your hair. Isn't that fantastic? That's what I like to see. And yes, purified water, shea butter. Ooh, there's a peg for 5. But isn't a peg a silicone? Okay, I probably have to double check on this one. I just finished blabbing about how I don't want to use anything I can't pronounce, and I don't like silicones or anything. But I think peg is a type of silicone, so I may not be using this. Someone else might be getting this because I'm really fussy about what goes in my hair. I didn't even look at the ingredients before I bought this one, you know, because I ultimately thought that all Jane Carter's products were 100% natural, but I'm obviously mistaken. Well, I think I'm mistaken. I think a peg is a type of silicone, but it's a silicone that can be kind of washed out the hair but without using sulfates. But that's a whole nother video I can do. Okay, right, so there's other good stuff in here, but I'm not sure if I will be using this now. I also got some freebies along with it. I got this curling defining cream. This is 98% natural. Okay, it says it's 98% natural. On here, does it say how much, if it's, what percentage it is. I don't know. So I got a curl defining cream. There's probably not enough in here to even define my hair, and I'm not too keen on wash and goes anyway because I don't like the detangling process afterwards. I've also got a small sample of revitalizing leave-in conditioner for detangling and protecting hair from heat styling and the sun. Okay, fantastic. I might give this a go. Oops. So yeah, there we are. And also I got a small Nourish and Shine for dry hair and dry skin. So this is nice and cute actually, because you can carry this around in your bag and you can use this, like I said, on your skin. So I pop this into, sorry, I'm butterfingers today. I'll pop this into my handbag and then I can have Jane Carter on the go. Isn't that great? And look at this, love your hair. Isn't that beautiful? A nice little badge. I'll wear this with pride because I love my hair. Yes, I do. So yes, that's my thought on the Afro Hair and Beauty Show live. I went with my friend, and she had been ages ago when it was in Alexandra Palace. She hadn't been since. She's also natural. I think she was a bit disappointed as well. So yeah. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to go again next year, to be honest with you, because I wasn't pleased with what I saw, and you know, maybe I'll skip it a year, and if I hear good things then the following year I might go back. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think I'll be going back next year, and I think I want to try and go to more they do have other natural events which I haven't been to actually. I know they had one last week, Curvolution, I didn't go to, and there's a natural hair week coming up in June, so I will be hoping to attend something within that, and also I'll be hoping to promote natural hair care. Okay, so bye everyone.